Hello, welcome to a new video. In this video we are going to see how we can make viral POV AI videos. Probably you already know this niche because it has appeared in your Instagram, in your TikTok, or maybe browsing in YouTube. And I want to show you exactly how to recreate this kind of videos. It's super easy and we can do it just with one AI tool that I will be showing you. The AI tool is this one, videotok.app. So let's see how we can use it, how we can recreate these videos, and the most important thing, how we can beat the niche saturation. Because probably there is already a lot of people that are creating videos like this one, but that is not a problem. We will see it in the video, we will learn how to beat this niche saturation, how to recreate these videos, and how to use Videotok to create them without us having to go to OpenAI to create the scripts, OpenAI to create the image prompts, another tool to create the images, another tool to animate those images, then make it together, put all the images, all the videos and everything together. So we will look how to recreate this just with one AI tool so we don't have to use all those tools. Also, you will notice that Videotok is paying, so don't worry, because during the video I will show you a secret method so you can test Videotok for free and you can check if the tool is good for you or not. Let's start and see how to recreate these videos. So probably you have seen this kind of videos already inside YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, etc. and are mostly this kind of videos where they have huge amounts of views and it's like POV a person in the ancient Egypt, POV a person in North Korea, POV, etc. So for example, let's click on this video. Oh, God. So it's a video that recreates how this person life is in North Korea. And we can do this. It's super easy. I will show you how to do it. But probably you are thinking, okay, but there are too many videos, too many channels, too many people doing videos like this one. And it's true. For example, I was watching a YouTube video and I noticed this comment. So the problem with videos like this is that by the time you tell everybody about the niche, the algorithm is already flooded with such content and anyone who jumps on now will likely fail. And that's true. So if you just copy the video and do exactly the same, probably there are already 100, 1000 channels that are doing this kind of videos, and these videos are working for them because they started early. So the algorithm, so Instagram are already showing those kind of videos for those channels, and if you recreate exactly the same, Instagram is not going to show your videos because they are going to prefer the videos from the channels that are already working. But there are solutions. Like for example, 10x Income, that it's a really good channel also, tells, okay, I think there is a smarter way to approach trends. Instead of waiting for a niche to be completely saturated, I look for what's blowing up and add my own unique. These days, 100% originals idea are rare. So the key is using what's already working and making it even better. Okay, this is true and we have to do that, but then we have to think even more about it. So for example, if these POV videos are working super fine and we have seen Rome POV videos, Egypt POV videos, North Korea POV videos, war POV videos. Okay, we have to think, okay, there are a lot of POV videos around, so how can I make this unique? Or even better, or something that is completely different. For example, if you like fashion videos, maybe you can do the POV of a person that is working inside Gucci or a person that is working inside Louis Vuitton. Or maybe if you really like cars, you can do the POV of Max Verstappen inside the Formula One. So how is the life of Max Verstappen? And then you can also invent things, so you can recreate things that are not true, that are comedy, that are something unique that you have thought. So you have to, okay, I'm going to get the niche. This niche is working super well for some kind of videos. Then I have to think on something unique, something that not everyone is doing it. And then probably you are going to publish one video. That video maybe is not going to work, then you are going to publish the second, the third, the fourth. Maybe those videos also don't work, but you have to continue. So you have to continue so the algorithm knows that you are a reliable person that is going to publish every day or every 2 days, and then that they know, the algorithm knows also that you publish those kind of videos, and then after 30 days, after 1 month, after 2 months, after 3 months, publishing every day those kind of videos, it's going to work. So we have to think, okay, I'm going to get the niche, but I'm going to add my own twist. I'm going to think on something completely different. I'm going to recreate it, but in a completely different new way. And we have to get ideas from every place. So maybe you can go to a website or a newspaper, or you can be walking inside the street or watching the TV. You see something in the TV or in the streets and you say, oh, I can do the POV of this situation. And that's how you have to do it. So let's start to recreate those videos. For that, I'm going to be using videotok.app. Videotok.app is the tool that I'm creating. So it's a tool that lets you create AI videos in minutes and you don't have to learn anything. It's super simple. The tool gives you the video completely created without you having to do anything. And then it's super complete because you can customize the video, you can edit the video, and you can modify it as you want. You can add effects, you can add transitions. It's super cool. I will show you how to use it's super cool. I will show you how to use videotok to create those POV videos. Also, if you want to look into my channel, I have more videos where I show you videotok and how to use it to create other kinds of videos and situations. And you might be thinking, okay, but it's paying. How can I use it for free? I will show it to you later in the video. So before everything, I'm going to click here. I'm going to click on create. If you don't have an account, you will have to create that account, and then you can click on create faceless video, because that's the kind of videos that we are going to be creating. Here on the right, I have previous videos that I've been creating, and here on the left are all the options that I can start to create my video from the beginning. If you have a script, you can paste your own script. If you need to upload audio, you will have to upload your own voice, your own audio, and that's going to work. If not, AI script. Here you can write whatever you want to create. So POV video about the daily life from 6 a.m. in the morning to 10 p.m. off. And here is where you have to add the unique touch. You can add reference URLs, or you can add a YouTube reference of a video that is working and you can paste it, and the AI will know that context and create the script based on those references. If not, we can do it also without adding references. So here I'm going to go for something unique, something that can be fun. And here for the first video, I'm going to go with the daily life of a pigeon that works inside Red Bull F1 team. That's something unique, something fun. I can do a pigeon now inside the Red Bull F1 team, then later maybe I can do a lion working in a factory, or then I can do a dolphin working in whatever job. So we have to think on something unique, something fun, something that can be awesome. And then I'm going to tell we have to add at least 12 different scenes, situations in the day of the pigeon working for the F1 team with the rest of humans. Crazy video, funny, humor, satiric. Perfect. So here we say, okay, I want the 12 different scenes from 6 in the morning to 10 p.m. of a pigeon working inside Red Bull F1 teams. And then I'm going to say also start all your image prompts with POV of a pigeon. Why? Because here videotok is going to create the script, and then it will create all the image prompts for our storyboard of the video, and we can modify the prompts, we can modify the script and everything. But if I'm super concrete in the situations and the words to use in the image prompts, that's going to be better. So the more information we add here, the better. Then we can select a brand. In this case, I'm not going to select any brand, but we can select a brand for different situations. So I have multiple brands and we can create one brand for our own style, so the AI recreates always the style of that brand. Then the aspect ratio and the duration. For me, it's going to be 30 seconds. Then we can use the media style, and here we have two different options. We can choose to start with the static images, with the images alone, and in this case, it's going to be, for me, I'm going to select the GPT image high, so we check the differences between everything. GPT image high is the ChatGPT images, and then we can choose the language, we can choose the voice of the video, so in this case I'm going to go with Adam. And then for the media style, also what I was saying is we can choose the static images, and then later we can go inside the editor and add motion to those images, so add some animations to the images, or we can start from animated scenes. And here I would choose probably the cheapest model, or if you want a better model you can use it also, but here I would choose Clink, and then videotok, it's going to create the images and then it's going to animate those images, everything without me having to do anything. So I'm going to copy the prompt, because let's start to do it in the two ways, just directly with the videos and directly with the images. First, I'm going to go with the images. Let's click on starting video. Here videotok will do the script for us and will do the image prompts. We can modify them, accept or cancel them, edit them if we want, and then it will generate the full video and we can go to the editor to modify it. So here we have all the scenes, different situations, wake up in my garage nest, 7 a.m. flavor. Okay, that's perfect. Next. And when do we have to choose the static images or directly the video motions? It depends on the control you want to have on the images and the videos. So for example, if I choose static images like I did here right now, then I can animate just the images, the scenes that I like. If I choose to create it directly with Link, then probably I don't have that much control and probably the images are going to be worse. So also here I can choose the ChatGPT images that are going to be much better and it's going to be more realistic and then better all the scenes. So just click on create video and here videotok will start to generate it. Perfect, now the video is generating. Let's keep the same prompt and let's do it with the animated scenes directly. So we see both and we see the differences between them. So let's click on generate video. Now it's going to generate a new script, probably quite similar, but it's going to be different. So also everything is going to be a bit different. Okay, so here I have all the scenes. Then here we have all the image prompts. So this is like the storyboard of the video that are going to be then my video scenes or my images, depending on what we have chosen. So here everything starts with POV of a pigeon, like we said to the AI, but we can modify it. So if you don't like any prompt, you can modify it so you can have later all the scenes as you want it. Let's click on create video and the video will start to generate also. So just let's wait a few minutes. The videos will be ready. We can watch them and we can start modifying them, downloading them and publishing them on YouTube. Great. So the latest video with the Clink model. So the animated scenes directly, it's ready. So we can click on open video and start to watch it. So here we have all the 12 scenes. We can speed up the video. We can add transitions to the video and everything. So here I'm going to add some transitions. So here, for example, I'm going to add fade, slide, blur, and empty. This means that automatically videotok, it's going to add all those transitions, also having some scenes without transition, so empty between them. So apply, and then we have all the transitions, we have the speed. Here we can modify also the text of the video, so we can choose the one that we prefer. Here I'm going to select this one. I'm going to do it a bit smaller, position it a little bit lower, and we can also, so here removing the image movement because they are the videos directly, and let's watch it before.
6 a.m. Wake up in Red Bull Garage air duct. 7 a.m. Morning flight reconnaissance around track. 8 a.m. Deliver secret notes between engineers. 9 a.m. Sit on Horner's shoulder during strategy meeting. 10 a.m. Inspect tire compounds with expert eye. 11 a.m. Test aerodynamics in wind tunnel. terrifying. Noon, steal Verstappen's sandwich. 1 p.m., quick nap in spare helmet. 3 p.m., aerial spying on Mercedes garage. 5 p.m., leave footprint signature on setup sheets. 7 p.m., drop lucky feathers in both cars. 10 p.m., final security flyover before sleeping under championship trophy.
Perfect, so the video is ready. We can already export the video, but then we can also go here to the music, add some music to the video, add some sound effects. Here also we can click here on the publish and then the YouTube and then click on generate. And here we will get the title, the descriptions and all the hashtags directly. So we just can copy and paste directly inside YouTube. And here in the export video, we can render it and we can download our video. And that's ready. But probably you have noticed that maybe I want that a scene it's completely different, that I want to choose how it looks, I want to choose how all the image and the person's face and everything is. For me, that's the better option, just to choose the directly to generate it with static images and then animating them. Because here I can go to the media tab. Here I have all the video scenes, but here, for example, if we have chosen the static images, I could click on the static image and add motion just to the images I really like. We can click here on generate and we can generate new images, also selecting the model that we prefer. We can generate new videos, but for me it's always better to choose a really good image model, create the image and then animate that image. And also we can search for stock options or we can search for images that are in our previous videos. So for example, if I search F1, then here I'm getting some images from previous videos. Let's go back to the dashboard and see if the video that we have done directly with the static images is ready. Great, so the video is ready. I can click on open video and we can check the whole video together. So this is a bit longer, so I haven't chosen the option just to 30 seconds. So we have to be careful when we generate the video to choose which is the desired duration of the video. I'm going to put it a bit faster, 1.2 right now. Add transitions again, so let's add the same ones. Then for the image movement, I'm going to go with TikTok and let's add a little bit higher, so 70%. And these are just static images that are going to be moving. Let's watch the video and then we can modify it.
A day in the life of Red Bull F1's secret weapon. 6 o'clock a.m. Wake up in my garage nest. 7 o'clock a.m. Fly reconnaissance laps before anyone arrives. 8 o'clock a.m. Perch on Horner's shoulder during strategy meeting. 9:30 a.m. Deliver urgent notes between engineers. 11 o'clock a.m. Inspect aerodynamics with my expert eye. 12:30 p.m. Lunch break. Stealing Verstappen's sandwich crumbs. 2 o'clock p.m. Select tires by pecking at the fastest compounds. 3:30 p.m. Test cockpit weight distribution. 5 o'clock p.m. Cool off mechanics with wing flaps during pit stop practice. 7 o'clock p.m. Contribute race strategies with strategic coups. 8:30 p.m. Spy on rival teams from lighting rigs. 10 o'clock p.m. Finally clock out. Another day keeping Red Bull flying.
Great, so the video is perfect. Then I'm just going to adjust some scenes. So here, for example, I'm going to put this, I can click on it and drag and drop it so we can modify when everything starts. So here I'm going just to move things a little bit. So let's click here. Great, perfect, 5 p.m. So here I'm going just to move this a little bit, move this here. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this one I'm going to move it here and then 12:30 p.m. So this one I'm going to move it here and this one I'm going to move it here and then this one here. So we can modify the video also how it looks when each image starts and everything. And you may say, okay, but how do I animate those ones? So now our static
A day in the life of Red Bull F1's secret weapon.
If you really like it, we can export the video already. We can add some music to it. So for example, I'm going to go with this one and then I'm going to increase this to 33. So the number from Max Verstappen, I'm going to add a sound effect at the beginning of the video. It's ready, so I will export it. But then we can go to the media tab and we can go image by image, just selecting the ones that we want to animate. If we don't like any image, we can come here and generate a new one. So Max Verstappen with a pigeon POV from the pigeon stealing food from Max Verstappen. So here I generate the image. Now the image is going to start to generate, and once it's ready, it will be ready here. And I can go to the image, add some motion to it, select the model that I want. So for example, in this case, I'm going to go with the cheapest model, but we have also the better ones. So we have Link 2 and VO2 from Google. Add the animation that you want of one of the predefined we have, add some motion, and then it will start to generate. So once the image is ready or the motion is ready, we can just click on the image and drag it where we want it. So it's as easy as that. So just let's wait 2 seconds to see if the images are ready, and we are good. So here, for example, the image is ready. I can click on it, and here we see the pigeon that it's stealing the food from Max Verstappen. So if we prefer this image to this one, I can just click on it, hover over it, drop it here, and now here we have the new image. So it's as easy as that. And we can animate. Also here, for example, we have the animation. Let's click on play, and here we have the pigeon animated with the movement and everything. So here also we can click on it, drag and drop it here, and here now we have the animated video.
Contribute race strategies with strategic.
So that's perfect. We can export the video again, and it will be ready. So that's how to create these POV viral videos with AI, and how to try it. So I have a present for you. Here, if you register inside Videotok, on the bottom left, you have this icon. You can click on it and see which are the presents that we have for you. And also in the box description, you will have a 10% discount to use Videotok. So let me know in the comments which things you would like to learn. Give me a like, subscribe to the channel. And also, if you have any question or anything, you can write it in the comments and I will reply to you. So see you in the next video.